Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 307. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on February 1st, 2026. I hope you enjoy the video. Okay. Let's bring it up a block. A voxel. A bloxel. So we're doing this. Cut through here. Yeah, we're going to bring it up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try that. Like that. So it looks up here then. So you, and then we can do this. 1, 2, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's step back and take a look. Yeah, it's pretty circular to me. Close enough. And close enough always gets my vote. You found a video in Discord about what we're talking about? Okay, I'll take a look later. A Cubitic Arch told me boss. We cheating. Alright, let's we're gonna slap this down. That. And then at least like that. Push these in just to start getting that cut. Oh, I'm gonna need to, oh, gross. Gross. Because I can't do this. Yeah, okay. Shoot. That's annoying. Okay. What I can do is this, though. I can at least cut this like this. Is this what we're talking about, pixel pair? We sort of cut it the whole way through and then do it that way. Oops. Only the best music playing now. I want to slap a block down here so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Oops. And done. So I can now just push these in by a block. And I would go the whole way through, but again, we're going to try to get these sun rays coming out of here. So I'm going to use my shovel. Go. And we want some sun rays. Additive construction with the plane tool. So again, the plane tool only allows you to add planes. So if I'm doing additive, in order to bring something that's like a plane here up to a corner, I have to create. I have to bring out everything to both axes here. Now, for like right here, that might be fine. I don't know. I don't know how you do it on a curve though. Praise the sun. So I never actually played that game, but there is a game called Sunless Sea where there's like a the sun thing. You've seen people do it the way we've been saying, but maybe the island mode function has changed. Possible. Also, hello and welcome. Arato Tia Tuatha. Oh, I see you had a comment before too. I missed you earlier. Just keep at it, it'll get done. Yeah, I think I'll just sort of take that that tack, I think, at this point. Okay, so something else I do want to do is, before we're done here, I'm going to sort of punch out some of these so we get a little bit of definition in here. So we're going to have like it'll be like, we'll have like a 1 block border around it, or 1 box border around this. And It'll be in by a little bit here. It'll be a relief, bas relief, one of the two. Ba relief, the Baba Black Sheep relief. All right, so let's get thinking. Is it? I wonder if I should just left this, like, not put these here. It would be easier, I think. Let's just do that. That way I know when I'm done digging through these. I'll just slap these down again later. Can't reach you. My hands go through walls. Okay, so to get this in here, what do I want to do with it? So here's my thought. I want the sun to be, you know, a little thinner than the rest of the arch. I think the rays should be a little thinner than the sun. Maybe just by like 2 boxes. We still have let's see, half of a block here basically. So we'll have 8 across. Because 4 here and then 4 on this side. And then we can build like a little ridge for the sun rays to connect to. I think that's the way to do it. So let's start. Let's see. Let's start with a ray, and I'm going to have to add in here after all. Let's start with a ray that actually connects the whole way up to from here all the way back. But I'm going to bring it out of here by 1. You know, I'm not going to. We'll never see it. We will never see it, so it won't matter. I was going to do a little detail that really won't matter, like ever. So I think let's just do it this way. Let's go and get my step stool back up here. And we're going to start by chipping out basically some of this. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can leave us with enough. Oh boy. Maybe we do full blocks. I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Question mark? I don't know. This is going to be... And we have like 8 or 9 there. Is that what we want? Yeah, I think so. That should be fine. We'll have enough room. Maybe we could just do full 16s though. It would save us a little bit of space here at the end, which might be for the best. Let's do that. Whoops. And then, boop. Like that. And then we start the next one, like, I don't know, just here, basically. And we're going to go to, like, there. Boy. Let's start it here. And we go to, I said there-ish. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So we got 2 blocks to go. So we're going over 2 blocks, and we're going down, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So over 2, down 7. That's 32 and 7, close to 32 and 8. So we're going to do like 4s. That should be good enough. We're down a little farther than I planned originally, but that's fine, I think. And then we need to sort of walk it back up. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do a bit of this. Do 5s. Five's good. Do 6s. Oops. There we go. Next one's going to start. Get this guy out of here. You know, talking about the AI bubble and RAM prices. Did I hear about the news about NVIDIA pulling back money out of the AI bubble? I sure hope it's true. I sure hope they're doing that. Of course, they also said that they're stopping their consumer line of video cards, so I'm not sure how beneficial to be to most of us. Cries and still using 1070. You know, I used a 1070 up until a few months. Well, at this point, about what, half a year ago, maybe a little longer. It's a good card. I mean, if you're playing modern games on it, it's going to suffer a little bit. Well, okay, maybe a lot depending on what you're playing. You won't be playing anything with ray tracing, but frankly, I have not been impressed by ray tracing. And that might have been because, like, for a long time, we got really good with shaders. Like, we knew we were doing the shaders, and shaders are way more efficient than ray tracing. Just in general, at least in our current implementation of ray tracing, shaders are more efficient by spades. And like, it's the kind of thing where most people aren't going to notice the difference. So like, while you might technically have a more accurate reflection in, say, some water, it might just not matter. So we'll just do this guy, and we're going to do something like this. No, it's not going to get there. Let's try. That is like almost a diagonal, like almost a 45-degree angle. It's one block off from being 45-degree angle. Okay, why don't we just do this then? Just do it this way. Then we're actually going to do this. We'll do? Yeah, we'll do that. So every, like, third or fourth will come down. That, let us do this. It's a little clunky, but it's kind of we have to work with. There we go. That should be okay. You know what? Let's do... Let's just make it a little bit thicker in general. So I should come down a little bit lower. Oops. I'm gonna do like... Gosh, I don't know. Let's do every 2. Do that. So 2, 2, that. That sort of looks a little better, I think. All right, and then we're going to have one more here. So we'll start this right there. Means we want the actual end to be there-ish. We're going to have it point right down to here, it looks like. Too short. Okay, let's do... Nope. We do this. Nope. Go the wrong way with that, I think. Let's do... something like that. So we're getting into the it's not going to be very straight because they're not going to be very regular lines here. Let's do something like this. Close. Do want this to still be there, so we need to bring this, like... We can just do that instead. Yeah, we'll do that. This one is still part of the design there. Like that. There we go. Then last, we're going to have one that just kind of comes down here, and this will be... yeah, something like... I think. Perfect. Send it. Oh boy. Okay, gonna bend my wrists here for a minute. You tried ray tracing Cyberpunk on your old 360 Ti, and it sucked. You tried it on this 4070 Ti Super, and it was impressive. It's all about the hardware. Yeah, but like, so the thing is, like, those graphics cards are so expensive. I mean, I remember when a high-end graphics card cost like $500, $700. Like, and that was like ultra high-end. You know, you wouldn't need anything more to play your games at the highest you know, quality, resolution, and all that stuff. It just seems wrong that graphics cards should be, you know, the mid-range starting at $700 or $800 is just ridiculous. Yeah, it's pay to play, exactly. Hey there, Desiree Winter person. Very nice chiseling work, thank you. Yeah, and now we're getting to the issue of RAM being stupid expensive because of AI companies and Crucial exiting the business entirely to focus on AI. So yeah, it's a whole mess right now. It is not the time to build a PC right now. You recall when the 30 series were high end? By 30 series, you mean like 30XX, or do you mean like XX30? Because like 1030s were 1030s, 730s, 430s were never never high end. You think the generational improvements would have meant that the same price would buy a better graphics card year to year? Yeah, I mean, like you know, graphics cards going up, you know, 5 to 8% per year, just to, you know, or inflation, you know, base corrections. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. But like, none of this real crazy price stuff. No thanks. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually knock out all this stuff in the middle. I'll just leave this guy after all. And then I will push the sun rays back to where they're going to be, which might have to be done manually. And then we'll replace the surface of them with sandstone, regular sandstone. And we'll see how it looks. All right, so we're going to do... I guess I really can't sneak any of these in here, can I? Nope, okay. Figures. So that should be as deep as we need to go, I believe. Yes. Yep, okay. I'm going to carve out as much of this as I possibly can. And you know what? I'm wondering if we want to include the parts that I just cut out as part of the actual stone we keep. Because they might look a little anemic otherwise. But tell you, let's go with this for now. And we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. I do want to get my step stool back out. Oops, bring it back for now. And you, I guess, and you as well. Okay. Not you. You, yes. Also you, and you. Not you. Okay, so now I get down to the twos, the terrible twos. Okay, let's see you as well. You think you meant 3070s and above? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it used to be that, let's see. So the 80 series were, for a long time, the top tier. So they did sometimes make 90 series, like XX90, but they didn't. Not every generation had those. But it used to be that the 60 series, like the X60s, were the ones to have for. They were kind of they were like the most cost effective. Like you got the most bang for your buck out of those. And buying a 70, XX70. Was not like it wasn't a waste of money, but it was definitely often not optimal. Like it was like you just wanted more. You wanted your 120 frames a second rather than 60. So go for it. It wasn't like the 60 series couldn't handle screens larger than 1080p back in the day. Of course, 1080p was kind of like what everyone had because they didn't really make a whole lot higher than that typically. But they didn't feel as anemic. Of course, that was in the day when like graphics cards had 512 to 2 gigs of RAM in them, and they were fine. I think the biggest issues is that the RAM, like we're not optimizing games anymore. Like at all. It's so bad. And like so we're just throwing as much as we can into the video card RAM and just sort of saying, here video card, you sort it out. Rather than, hey, let's make our program run lean. I mean, sure, I get it, profit margins and timetables and such, but maybe we just shouldn't be beholden to those as much as we are. Oops, come back. I know. Silly me, suggesting we don't do everything to maximize capital. Must be a dirty socialist or something. Watch out, McCarthy. Here I come. Just throw more compute at it? Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of all we're doing anymore. Rather than actually trying. You know what? I bet I could make the pixel pair very happy by doing this. Not that. That might be the only one I can do that on, unfortunately. Now that I look at it, it's like, I don't know if it's going to fit anywhere else. Here we go. I can squeeze some more blood from this stone. Fun fact, several SE games in the last 5 years have had full sculpts in them. I'm not sure what that means. To me, SE is Space Engineer. Oh, you mean Square Enix? You talking Square Enix? By full sculpts, you mean like they're just putting their their original Blender models in there with the 18 billion polygons. They've been shoving ZBrush sculpts into games. That sounds like a bad idea to me, but I don't know enough. Is ZBrush a sculpting application, basically? It sure is a bad thing? Okay. I had a feeling. Yeah, I had that feeling. Good there. Maybe. Definite maybe. I think we are okay. Okay, here comes the ugly bits here. Can I sneak more of this in? I can. There we go. A little bit more of you. Here we go. Not there, though. Okay. All right. Down to the onesies it is. Boy. So we got that surface done. Get this guy done. Does that look up here? We got... Oh, come on. All right, fresh piece of step stool going up. All right, what do we got here? That should be good. Yeah, it should be good. And like I said, I might actually bring this sun piece back out here. So like this. I'm gonna bust that in for now. So I'm gonna bring these out and just start the raise here. Okay, so now that one should be good. Down, oh, this guy needs to get knocked down too. Let's do a bit of that. And I'm going to take out my scaffold again, or my step stool scaffold. Whew. Okay, 6. There we go. That should be fine. What I really want to do is, once we get this done, I would love to copy this over to there. So we have about an hour left. I think we can certainly finish this. Oh yes, that's going to look good. Already I'm like, yeah, that's going to be fine. Oh yeah, guys, look at that. We ain't even done. Oh man, that's going to be great. So I do want to copy this over here and bring this down so we can get a good look at how that will look when it's closer to being done, when the whole temple's ready. Oh, I'm excited now. This is going to be great. Can I? Oops, I'm on the wrong tool. I can do. Look at that. Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna crouch. Almost said we'll squint. Squinting and crouching, not quite the same. We're squinting with our legs. It's what crouching is, apparently. Here we go. Might want some carefully placed hidden lighting to make it really pop, though. Well, what I'll be doing is I'll probably be putting some lanterns somewhere in the walkway here. And we are going to have candelabras hanging from chains, probably like one here and then one here, assuming we have a center to work with. Oh no, we don't have a center to work with. Oot. We might need to hang the candelabras like from the walkways. I was thinking like we could have a candelabra hanging down, but no, we don't have a center. That's a problem. So candelabras will be hanging down under the walkway. That's probably the best bet, honestly. Even though we'll kind of be wasting some of their light, unfortunately. Because they have such a huge light radius that putting them close together is kind of a waste. This might actually be one of the places where we could think about sneaking in some of the pumpkin blocks. And maybe... Oh man, I so want to try it. Like I kind of want to try it in creative first before we commit to it. Because that would take quite a bit, I think. I'm going to actually pop this out. Boop. Like that there, yeah. So we only have 64 of the blocks. We have to make sure that whatever we do, whatever design we make, doesn't require more than 64 once it's multiplied across the entirety of the temple's design. Alright, so we got that in. Looking pretty good. Now we're going to start replacing these surfaces with sandstone. Need more stepping stool on this side. That's going to be kind of difficult for this one, but make do. What's the best way of going about that, though? Ugh. Actually, Yeah, we'll just do the surfaces. Anything visible becomes sandstone. Now, the other thing I said that I wanted to do is I do want to push this in by 2 voxels from where they are now. Is it 2? By at least 2. Let's start with 2. And we'll see how that looks. So we're going to do... And I think... Yeah, we'll have to do the rest of that part by hand. That's okay, though. This will be done by hand as well. This one we can do. For the most part. That's kind of where it's going to end. Okay, so we'll do a bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. And then, as I threatened, I'm going to bring this out. Oops. Here. Where was that? Let's say this. There we go. Okay. So that's out now. And then we need to push all these in by 1 more voxel. By a 2nd voxel, actually. Come to think of it. And then eventually by a 3rd voxel, which will be replaced by sandstone, which is, oh boy. A big ask. And we're burning through this chisel pretty good, too. Whew, okay. Tiny snack. The tiniest of snack. Not a fan of the time-gated stuff. So I do have better ruins there. If I find a lamprite's blueprint in a ruin, you can fix the gas lamps. Oh, okay. This would be kind of cool. Yeah, are there any better ruins blueprints that provide any of the creative block lighting? Because that could be another sort of, I'm gonna call it a cheat, but like, you're right. It is annoying to have those time-gated things. It's neat, and I mean, it was never really intended to be a means of accessing creative light for your other block. It's just sort of a side effect, I think. All right, so this should all be 2 voxels in. Okay, so here we start the fun bit. Ugh. It's also going to have to be turned into sandstone. Okay. Oops. Oops, I'm using the wrong. Darn it. Is that wrong? Oh, that's correct. Okay, I was on the right. type of block. It just isn't as stark of a difference as, say, going from polished sandstone to limestone, or even regular sandstone to limestone. Kind of hard to tell the difference. Oh, that's sort of filling in. I can definitely see the difference now. Paper lanterns are in better ruins. Okay. Oak tree. Cubitek has a paintbrush you can do a lot of color stuff with. Yes, it does, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. Those of you not aware, we had an incident with a paintbrush, and I threw them into the water. Oops. There we go. Guess I could like be cutting these off here and then using the island mode to do a smart thing. But I'm not a smart man. Where y'all make silly assumptions like that. Oh, it's coming together now. Let's go get some food. Wow, it's morning. Holy cow. We weren't accosted during the night, really? Wow. Yelling meows intensify. Hey there, Joe Mega. Welcome, welcome. My eyes have been like peeled away from chat for quite a while now. Sorry, guys. Oh my. This is our last food. Uh-oh. Oh, we're also out of inventory space to do anything about it. Okay. You go there. You come with me. Tell you what, guys. Let's take a really quick break. Since it is morning. Let's go put a few things down, and we'll go zip over to the Oasis base. We'll bring back a handful of crocs, and we'll just slap them in where they belong. You know what? Let's... Alright, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna sort of shuffle some of these things over to here. And make sure we have room for some of the blocks that I don't want to just lose track of here. So those... We had, I believe, a polished... Why don't you stack? That's just illegal. But I had a piece of regular sandstone that was chiseled already. Oh wait, are you chiseled? Ah, you are chiseled. Okay, there we go. You are not chiseled, which is okay. I'll get rid of the sand for now. Alright, and then... I guess, yeah, you and you stack there, okay? That works, that's fine. Sure. Okay. Let's go get us some more food. Go. We'll just bring them all back. The Great Brush Task Rate 25. It was 26, actually. Time to cook? Oh, heck no. We got more food. Hazard 151. Given how relatively cheap trunks are now, why not just build a bunch and empty out your inventory? Because I didn't think about it. Actually, what I should do is some of these could be consolidated and have the rest of them moved over as well. I just haven't done it. Back we go. Actually, I will... Do I have backpack? One. Yeah, I do have that. So we have at least 8 more slots to bring stuff in right now, which is plenty. How is our staff looking here? Looking pretty empty, actually. Ain't bad. I mean, I want it to be empty. Let's go ahead. We're going to put this down. We'll bring the rest of this. Why not? 44. Ooh, 27 days. Uh-oh. I missed one, apparently. Okay. So we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all go in here. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.